Welcome back. Is it too wide? I'm on an extended sort of tripod leg thing, so is this too wide? Is this too far from my face? Or I'm holding by one hand. So the battery pack I showed in the last episode now is hanging below my hand. Well, later on the second part of this video, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hand the camera and I will show you, demonstrate in front of the lens how this tripod and the battery pack works. But in this part, I'm just trying to hold it, see if the actual weight, because carrying a bag got the power bank inside, and now with a tripod base, a small mini tripod base at the bottom, this way it provides more sort of weight balance. Yeah, I can use either hand to hold it, it won't affect much. Still, as always, Canon R8 16mm f2.8 at f2.8 ISO auto with the sun setting. I guess ISO will be not far off from the base. So how is the stabilization? How is the video autofocus? I don't ever have any problem with the autofocus. It stick to the eyes, no matter I'm looking at the lens, not looking at the lens, look at the screen or look at the lens. It will always work. What else? The sound is provided by the wired lavalier mic, same as before. And the difference is this tripod, or kind of it's actually a gimbal extension handle. So it's got two sections to extend. Carbon fiber, weighs nothing, and yeah, I think it's better than most of the mobile tripod for mobile phone, action cam and all that. Those are very plasticky. Even the aluminum ones are very flimsy. This one is solid carbon fiber, very solid. It can handle like a proper DJI Ronin type of gimbal, or the G-Ring Weebill gimbal as a handle extension. So with a proper camera, so it should be easy for this, easy peasy for this. What else we updated? Since my last A6700 video action posted, I found several similar videos on YouTube, and most of the people who own R8 reckon for $100 difference, why wouldn't you go full frame? You don't need all these so-called pro specs on A6700. You got IBIS, but the Sony's IBIS on APS-C, you know that. And you got, 4K 120p if you need that. And you got, top tier autofocus and video tracking autofocus. It might be slightly ahead, but as I said, I'm using this for vlog. And if in vlog, it never lose me. So what's a driven force to upgrade, but you're always gonna get a full frame look. So this is a very cheap, tiny lens, weighs about 200 grams, maybe less, and then about this long, and it provides you super wide field of view. You can afford to have digital stabilization enhanced, so with 1.2, 1.3 times crop, you still get about 20 mil or even wider, a little bit wider than 20 mil field of view in full frame term. With the A6700, you definitely need the 11 mil, because the 15 mil won't be wide enough. With Sony's crop on their active step, you're not gonna have enough. Dynamic, forget about it. You can't vlog with a 30 mil equivalent lens. So 11 mil give you 17 and a half, and then you sort of have a little bit more room, around 18 to 20 to 22. I think it's kind of usable. 24 is a little bit too tight. Your arm have to stretch, really straight, and then you won't be able to vlog for long. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna walk back to the car, and then we will put the camera separate from the handle, and I'll show you guys how the handle works. All right, so I'm walking like a normal speed, not vigorously walking or shaking, but just at a pretty moderate speed. So I wouldn't jogging this fast, put this way. So how is the stabilization? Yeah, I try to raise the camera a little bit above my eye level, because I feel I have a lot of nostril, like this, nostril vlog. So I try to keep the lens a little bit higher than my eyes. So it's looking down ever so slightly. And yeah, I think it's comfortable. This is the field of view I'm happy with. And my arm is comfortable. If I use two hands, easy. One hand, doable. I'm using this hand. So I'm on right hand now. Yeah. All right, how is the stabilization? I'm facing the sun, so obviously the autofocus won't have any trouble. Yeah. My voice still suffers from last week's cold. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop this recording and I'll put the camera upside down. All right, bye for now.